Right, welcome back to part 2. I've gone out in 2 under. I'm not playing particularly great, but I'm scoring well, so see if we can keep it going. I just love doing that on this hole. Okay, so I've got a bit of a Seve Ballesteros at Royal Birkdale here. I've got a gap between the bunkers. So I'm thinking if I can just pitch it between the bunkers there and just let it run up. About as good as I could hope for that. I'll take it. What? Jeez, Louisiana. Just hit it an ounce harder. So just had the first bogey of the day. So it's important now to just try and, consolidate with a really solid hole here. Don't want to be scrambling around for a par just to get us back on a nice steady even keel. I bet a 3-wood up the right hand side, which looked like it was going to be alright, but it took 2 big kicks left. It's not in the bunker, but I think it's on the side slope of the bunker, so it could be just a little bit awkward. Okay, I've got 100 yards and the pin's right on the front. And on this hole, you never want to be above the flag. So there's a little bit of wind helping. So I'm going to take my club that goes 90 and just try and make sure that I keep it below the hole. I'm stood a little bit below it as well. Yeah, front of the green, not threatening the flag, but I'm underneath the hole. Wasn't a very attacking shot, to be fair, because it was never really going to get up to the pin, but just trying to get my course management right. Wow, it's slow up that hill. Cheers. That was so important, that. So important. 162 with... The wind should be off the left, but it feels like it's into. It's always weird on this hole. I'm going to hit 6 iron. Wow. Back of the green. That wind, fucking, it swirls so much on this hole. I was determined not to leave it short and I'd leave myself a downhill putt. Ah, fucking hell. Oh, that has annoyed me. Thank you. Right, so not the start to the back nine that we were hoping for. On this hole, the 13th, it's the longest par 4 on the course and it's playing right into the wind. So ideally I would have liked to have kept some of those shots in hand when I got on this tee, but that's not what's happened. But in other more positive news, that's the best drive of it today. If I ever wanted to hit one right out the middle, right down the A1 line between the bunker and the marker post, then it would be here that I want to do it. So it's given me a chance of getting up on this green in 2. Still going to be a long shot, still going to probably be a 200-yard shot to this green. So I feel like I need to make par here really, just to steady the ship. I've got a 190 flag, which would normally be a 5-iron, but I'm just on a little downslope, which I think is going to deal off this 6-iron. And actually coming up on the front of the green is not a disaster from a course management point of view. Oh, Craig, that is truly awful. Wrong club, wrong shot, wrong friggin' everything there. Not got a lot in my favour here. I've got to literally just pitch this on the green. Wasn't quite how I planned it, but I'll take it. In the context of the flow of this round, that feels massive. Be good. Cheers. I actually tried to hit that just like a long chip shot and just literally just bunt it forward. It's time for no frills golf for these last few holes. Just do whatever needs to be done to try and maneuver your golf ball around these last 4 or 5 holes. Oh God, again, just needed an ounce more pace. It was in.
You've done that once, you've done it half.
I have, yeah. Just got to get a little bit more confident. Okay, I'm going to play sensibly. I'm going to hit 3-wood. Striped it. Thank you. It's gone a long way for a 3-wood, that. 120 uphill, wind helping. So I'm thinking the wind helping is going to negate the uphill. So I'm just going to hit what I'd normally hit for that yardage. Great drive, mate. Be right. It's completely completely blind this shot, but I've got high hopes I'm going to have a good look at birdie there. Oh dear. Oh, frustrating.
Play another 18, mate.
Oh, two great chances, last two holes. It's into the wind. I think I could do with one more and just bunt it. Oh, for God's sake. Stick with your original plan. Trying to judge the pace of this is going to be so tough because once it gets here, it just goes all downhill and sweeping right to left. So I think I need to sort of pitch it around here and then just let it release down the hill. Oh! Gotta be kidding me. Well, that's a horrible lie on a downslope with no green to play with. So I honestly think I'm better just to hit this with my putter. Because that's a horrible lie on a downslope and I've got to clip it. So the chances of pulling that off are very, very low. I would have done well to chip it nearer than that. That feels like a marvellous bogey in the end. Just what I needed. You're going to probably be a little bit surprised what I'm going to say now, but that 16th hole, which is probably certainly the worst hole I've played today and the worst hole I've played for a long time, but it's actually my proudest moment today because, you know, thinning a chip across the green is, you know, no disrespect. It's a high handicapper shot. It's not the shot of a low handicap golfer, but I didn't let it rattle me. I didn't let it get me down. I just refocused about what was the best way to try and get. I mean, the second chip shot was way harder than the first one. And like, it would have been easy there to just rush, not think it through properly, try and clip a chip shot off that downhill tight lie. But I didn't. I actually just stayed calm, was very clear with my thought process, and, you know, putter was the right thing to do there, and to walk off with a 4 was actually a bit of a triumph in the end, because I was staring at 5 at easy, which would have been an absolute disaster, whereas a 4, not ideal, but we're still trucking. 124 pin into the wind. I'm going to pick a club that I'm going to definitely commit to. Get back there. Get back there. Thank you. Okay, giving ourselves another great look at birdie. That looks like it's about 15 feet underneath the hole. It was in if I'd hit it. Oh dear, Craig. Okay folks, I am going to hit 3-wood because we're into the wind. Sure. Settle. It's okay, it's a long way back. So you know what, that wind has been picking up on the back 9 and probably could have hit driver off there today. I've hit my 3-wood, hit it pretty solid, and it was like definitely this isn't going in the bunker swing because it's out to the right. It's just, I think it's just on the right side of the fairway or just off the fairway. But because of the wind, I'm a long way back. I mean, normally I'd be looking to hit I don't know, anything from a wedge to an 8-iron max in here, but I think I could be hitting as much as 6-iron. 165 flag into the wind out of a bit of a grassy lie. But I'm going to hit 7 because I feel like if I hit 6, I feel like I've got a bit too much club and I probably won't commit to it. And like I said back on the other hole, I'd rather just stand here and just commit to a 7. If it comes up on the sort of front of the green short of the flag, then that's not a disaster. Gonna need to hit this good though. Gonna need to hit this good. Oh, I've absolutely flushed it right at the flag. What a golf shot that is. It's just left of it. That is the best shot today. Just when I needed it. Oh, that feels so good. There's nothing better than pulling a shot off when you really need to. And it was. Sorry? He's finished. Cheers, Carl. Good, you'll get him next time, pal. Cheers, Gareth. Nice to meet you. Right. So, quite a difficult one to debrief that, really. But my overwhelming feeling here now is just one of real sort of pride. Because sometimes the most gratifying rounds are the ones when you grind out a score when you just don't have your best stuff. And today, I just felt fragile all day. I just, you know, just didn't feel like I had a repeatable golf swing at all. But, you know, I gave myself a lot of chances for birdies. And yes, you know, I do need to start holding more putts, but all I can say is I'm so much happier with my putting today because actually when I was over the ball, I felt like I was going to hole them. Whereas in the previous rounds, I just wasn't, and like I was very defensive, and you know, so definitely a step in the right direction. I only had 1 3-putt today, and I had a load of putts that were just a little bit more pace would have gone in, and we could have been 5 shots better for sure. So, also with a 71 dropping off, replacing it with a 72 today, that kind of minimises the damage to the handicap. I'll probably go up 0.1 or 0.2. So, you know, from that point of view, it's good as well. So yeah, today is like, there's just so many more positives than negatives for sure. So I'm happy, and I'm going to go and enjoy a pint now and, yeah, have a bit of food, have a nice pint and